Welcome,
Hello, hello,
welcome,
hello.
hello. Welcome to Content Creators Connect. Here we are, all about encouraging the three C's, connecting with others via video, content development that builds your personal brand, and creators sharing their experiences despite their distance. Welcome to this evening's live stream.
And for those that are just joining us for the first time, let us introduce ourselves. I myself am Kevin, also known as Classic Mac to my online community. And let's see, where do I have it here? Here we go. We have a virtual Dory tonight. Unfortunately, she's unable to join us, so she will be here in spirit, and she's also in the chat. So if you are on live with us, give her a hey Dory, how you doing? And
Hey
make her.
Dory, how are you doing?
And over on the far side is our wonderful presenter tonight is going to be Mr. Coach Manny. He has wisdom
Hello.
coming out of his yin yang. So he is going to be sharing that with us tonight and looking really forward to this because many people have talked about, well, how do I actually talk live on camera? Do I need to follow a script, or some people write like bullet points, or what do we actually do to make yourself sound as natural as possible while you are live with your audience? And Manny's going to be going through all of that kind of stuff today and looking forward to writing down a lot of notes from all of his little nuggets of wisdom tonight. And just as an aside, this wasn't really planned, but it ended up being planned. But we have the Mets versus the Yankees tonight. So I don't know. Keep you pushed
Wait,
away
that
all the
way,
way over
that
there.
way.
So why don't we head on into the content here?
Before we begin, my friends, I'd like to take this time to remind you to like, subscribe, and share our content as we are a new channel and are excited to bring you value. And truth is, when you do like it, it lets us know that you got some value from it. Let's keep producing this type of content. And today I want to share exactly what are some of these things that we need to do when it comes to this script. Do you need a script? Are you acting? Yeah, you probably need a script if you're going to be doing some acting. But if you're just going to be doing some live video or even just doing some video in general, that's the first thing you have to ask yourself. How am I going to take the approach? Because truth is, Facebook at live video in general, it's all so important to your personal brand. It's truly a big part of how we engage and communicate directly with our end users, with the people who are liking our personality, the people who are liking our content. And truth is, as a digital marketer, as myself, or someone looking to build your own brand as myself, things like Facebook Live, it's really not an option. You may think it's an option. Well, maybe you're too busy to worry about it. Okay. That's up to you. But truth is, Facebook Live in many ways, or even video marketing, is not an option. And you have to ask yourself that, like, okay, am I doing my videos? Why or why not am I doing my videos? And here's the truth. And I shared this last week. When I first started doing videos, I used a script. That alone caused a bunch of time, a lot of time coming up with every single word that I'm going to try to say. But here's the truth. It made me come across as a robot. It made me come across as unnatural. But it did help me create my message. It did help me overcome the fear of doing videos because that was my first thing. All the different things I was telling myself as to why I wasn't doing my videos. See, I started with a script and then I built some confidence in it. But I personally want to try to help you avoid that script right out of the gate. If you're not doing your videos now and you're going to start doing videos, well, you're probably thinking, I need a script. No, you really don't need a script. The first question I'm going to ask you is, what's holding you back if you're not doing your lives, your videos? See, right now, we're live right now. We're live right now to help engage our audience in a direct manner. But we can also create videos. It definitely still helps. But these lives, they're on the spot, raw and uncut. And when you have a script and you're live, that's even harder to do. Because here you are trying to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. You turn your audience off when you try to be perfect. Truth is, mess up. Do it as you go. If you're scared, if you're doing it, if you have fear, do it in fear. If you have those butterflies, do it with the butterflies talking to you. You just got to do it. Because here's the truth about your videos, whether it's live or pre-recorded. You got to understand that doing these videos, you got to understand it's not about you. Take the focus off of you. It's about the people you can help. You got to understand that that is a very important thing because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about those I can help. It's about other people. You are doing these videos to help other people. This is key. If you understand that right there, forget the rest, just go, right? If you understand that this is not about you, it's about your end user, what else is there? Just go, run with it. But you also got to ask yourself, what is this story that you're holding on to? What is this reason that you're holding on? What is this story? Because you have to realize that this story you're holding on to is holding you back. It's only hurting you because you're probably saying these things. I'm not good enough. Not true. I don't have value. Not true. Wherever you are at right now in your journey, you're one step ahead of somebody else. Just move forward. Whatever story you're saying, not smart enough, not true. I'm too big. I'm too small. Not true. And here's the absolute truth. We put this stuff in our head. A lot of times it's probably because we kind of think like that towards others. So you have to identify what is this story you are holding on to because you got to release that stuff. It's only hurting you. And when you're going at this, you do want to use notes, but you don't want to use a script. A script comes across as unnatural. Everything I've shared right now, I'm not going off of a script. I'm using bullet points. I'm using little points to help me get my point, and then I finish that point. Because here's the truth. You're the expert at whatever it is that you are becoming. You may not be an expert yet, but you're ahead of somebody else. You have to understand that. If you got notes in front of you, no one cares. That says you're prepared. That says you're trying to bring value. It says you're actually taking this serious. But don't have a script where you have to go and look at every single word. You do not want to take that approach. It doesn't come across as authentic. It doesn't come across as real. Now, here's the truth. You may get better following a teleprompter. Okay, you may get better. If you're a newscaster, you probably need to follow a teleprompter. But there's probably a good chance someone's preparing all those words for you. In my true crime channel, that's one of my side things that I'm like, I know I can grow this thing. I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers in less than a year. I'm right on pace. But here's the thing about that. When I chose to do that, I knew I was going to have to step up. So whatever it is that you are choosing to do, step up. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. Because truth is, even with my true crime channel, I'm reading articles sometimes, but I'm learning how to be more natural about it. And I'm not doing it live. I'm doing that pre-recorded because live, it's a little harder to be natural. Okay. But in some cases, like yesterday, I did do a live, but I had intention. I did not use a script. Okay. I had it planned out on how I was taking that approach. So, my friends, when you're thinking about, do I need a script? I'm going to tell you my personal opinion is no. Use post-it notes. Stick a post-it note with bullet points in front of you. You can have it right on top of your camera. You can have it right there and list all the things that you want to talk about and little list, and you go through it. Read it straight. Don't read like a script. Be you. Be you. Don't make it sound like you're reading from a script. And this is where I want to ask my partners in crime here. Kevin, let me ask you, do you use a script? Because I know you do lives on a regular basis. Do you use a script?
Well, thanks for including me in this. And yeah, it did take a while for me to get away from a script, because it was that fear that you were mentioning at the very beginning is, what do I say, and am I going to forget something? So I was writing down every single thing, and I was scared that I was going to miss something. So yeah, I was one of the guys with the piece of paper and making sure I hit everything. But after that first one, I just went right into the bullet points, because I knew I could just sort of off the top of my head, as long as I had key words there to uh, give me cues of things that I needed to say. And if it was a specific date that I needed to say, I definitely did pull up my piece of paper and say, okay, it's going to be Saturday, July 27th, or whatever date it was, and the specific time. But yeah, it frightened me to go live without a script, to start, when I first started doing some live streaming. But now I'm to the point where I used to have, like, maybe it was a 4-page script, and now it's like maybe half a page of 5 or 6 bullet points in each section that I just need to touch on. So, no, absolutely necessary.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing is that we're all going through that, right? Especially when you do videos. What is our first intention of doing video? Like we probably know, like if we're trying to do anything in building a personal brand, is video marketing even an option? You know, when you're trying to give value to your end audience, is video really an option? Because just like this right now, live, people can feel the way I come across. If I'm reading directly from a script, it's a little harder to be natural. I'm learning. I'm always learning. I will never stop learning. I'm always trying to be the best version of who? Me, myself, and I.
Absolutely. And for those that are watching live, definitely put down some comments of how you first started out, or like Manny was saying, what's stopping you from going live and getting your content out there? Are you wanting to go via script? Is that feeling more of your comfort level, or is going straight to bullet points to show your personality, what you are looking for? Like for instance, I have a script in front of me, and I'm just going to sit and read it, and you will notice a bit of a difference in my tone when I'm actually reading versus when I'm just sort of speaking and talking to Manny just off the top of my head. So lead a conversation in sharing some of our experiences, with using scripted out material versus talking points, pros, cons, audience engagement, reactions, etc. So that is sort of reading, and it's sort of monotone, and you can pace it out, but does it really actually show your personality and your enthusiasm for the subject that you're talking about?
Exactly. With practice, you can probably even get better at reading, right? Knowing how to read in advance and things like that. So, of course, anything within practice, but the number one thing you want to make sure is that you're natural and you're truly you. That's the best version you can possibly be.
And the only way you can do that is being confident in the content that you are sharing with your audience as well. Because if you have confidence in that content, it's just going to spout out of you and be just flow naturally for your audience. All right. So why don't we just switch on over to I Love Live. There we go. Bit of a
My
call
friends,
to,
if you,
I was going to say
sorry.
I missed the subscribe issue or button before when Manny was talking about making sure that you like and subscribe and add some comments to the to our comments, because that does help the algorithm. So, but I'll let Manny take over about that side over there.
My friends, if you've enjoyed the content, like if you enjoy content like this and you find it useful, because at the end of the day, we want to provide you value and we want to help you overcome whatever fear it is that you have to create your show, to go live, to do your videos, to learn editing, whatever it is that you need to do. We want to help you move forward. Be sure that if you're finding this useful, we would love it if you'd like and subscribe the content, because sharing our content is also a great way to spread the love. And visit our website for any information, for all information on all the ways you can connect with us at linktree/content creators connect. And we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and we just want to provide you guys value.
Awesome. So make sure you drop down into the comments below and let us know what you want to see us discuss in upcoming videos. So now, unfortunately, Miss Dory wasn't able to join us this week, but she will be... actually, I should switch over to there. Miss Dory wasn't able to join us this week, but she will be joining us next week. And her topic that she will be discussing is creating a space where you feel confident to stream, that it exudes your personality. And we'll be, once again, multicasting live to YouTube, Facebook, and make sure that you join us. So want to say a big thank you to my pal Manny. Too bad we can't give a high five. We're giving a Dory sandwich here. So have yourself a wonderful week, and we will see you next Tuesday, same time, same bat place. Have a great week. Cheers for now.
Bye-bye. Thank you.